Hi guys, it's me. Have you ever thought you were possessed by demons? No? No, probably not. I have. This is such a weird way to start a video. I don't know if you'll remember, but quite a while ago, I actually made a reference to this in a previous video. I walked into a church the other day just to see if I was possessed. Or just to make sure that I wasn't possessed. Is that true? You'll never know. So I thought I'd tell you the story behind it. A couple of years ago, I was doing night shifts in a bar, and I was working from 11 PM till 7 AM. After my shift, I'd go home, get into bed, watch some Netflix or something, and then go to sleep, and then wake up and repeat the whole cycle again. Naturally, because of the messed up sleeping pattern, the lack of sunlight, and just all that other stuff, you find that you'll start to get tired constantly, and that's exactly how a rational-minded person would explain it. But not me. Please don't ask me why, but my brain told me, nah, you're not sleepy, Sheridan. You're probably possessed by demons. Why? After a couple of weeks of constantly being tired, always feeling really groggy, I started to believe that I might be possessed by demons. I don't feel myself. What's the most rational thing? Ah, yes, demons. To make it worse, I've been watching a lot of Supernatural, and people are getting possessed in Supernatural all the time, so I'm freaking out. Oh, no, but for real though. Is that how easy it is to get possessed by demons? I could be possessed by so many demons! Ah, but I have a plan, right? As everybody knows, demons can't walk into churches, right? I say that like it's a fact. Yeah, everybody knows that. So I've been mulling this over for a while. I think the best thing to do is to try and walk into a church, because if I am possessed by demons, I won't be able to walk into the church, and if I do walk into the church, that obviously means I'm not possessed by demons, right? Solid. So one day after work, instead of getting the sleep that I so obviously need, I decide I'm gonna go walk into this church in town. Yeah, so I do, you know, I go to this church, and I'm standing outside the front of it. I guess this is it. This is where we find out. So as I'm standing in front of this church, I start getting this idea in my head, and the idea being, yep, this is dumb, fuck it, this is stupid, this is the dumbest. So I go back home. I get into bed, I start watching Supernatural. All of a sudden, I'm full of regret. I should have just walked into that church. It was right there. Wait a second. What if it was those crafty demons that convinced me that was a bad idea? I mean, what do you even call a congregation of demons? Like a mischief of demons? It makes it sound so fun. Those demons up to their mischief again. What if those crafty bastards have convinced me that the church thing was a bad idea so that they could just carry on using my body as a vessel? My body is not a vessel. Remember that. Right, I gotta go back. I go back to the church. I'm standing right there by the door, again thinking, what am I doing with my life? No. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, you're a demon. So I'm standing at the church, and I open the door and I walk in, and everything's fine. So I take another step. Everything's fine. I'm now standing in this church. Nothing's happened to me. I'm fine. That's when I realize, once again, just how much of a dumb idea the whole thing was. But then, all of a sudden, my head flicks back, my eyes roll into my skull, and I start spewing Latin. That last part didn't happen. So I went home and got some sleep, and then I felt great. But just in case, freaking come at me, demons! Right, anyway, that was my dumb story. I'm now gonna go and have a Lord of the Rings marathon, extended edition Blu-ray, by myself, because none of my friends are real. Alright, okay, bye. Thanks.